Welcome back to The Explainer. You know, during pregnancy, your body is constantly talking to you. But the real question is, are you listening to what it's saying? So today, we're going to decode one of its most direct and, most misunderstood signals. It's one that really holds the key to your health.
All right, let's just dive right in with a big one. A myth you've probably heard a million times. Can the color of your urine actually predict if you're having a boy or a girl? Is there any truth to it at all?
The short answer? Nope. Absolutely not. There's zero science to back that up. But, and this is the important part, what that color can tell you is actually way more crucial. It's like a real-time window into your health and your hydration. Two things that are just vital for you and your growing baby.
Okay, so if it's not about gender, what's the real story here? Well, let's break down what we'll call the healthy hydration spectrum. We'll start with the colors that tell you everything is looking good and you're right on track.
So, in the healthy range, you're really looking for two main signals. The first one, that's the goal. Light yellow or even clear. That's your all-clear signal, telling you you're perfectly hydrated. But then you might also see a darker yellow, which is more like a gentle nudge from your body. It's incredibly common and honestly, usually nothing to worry about.
So what's the deal with that darker yellow? Well, most of the time, it's just a little bit of mild dehydration. Basically, your body's way of saying, hey, could you send down some more water? Another thing it could be? Those prenatal vitamins you're taking, especially the B vitamins. They can give your urine a pretty bright and sometimes darker color. So the key takeaway here, as long as you're not feeling any other symptoms, this is totally normal.
All right, but what happens when the color starts to shift beyond just yellow? This is where we start moving into cautionary territory, a sign from your body that means it's time to start paying a little closer attention.
We're talking about a color that's really, distinctly orange, or even a super dark, almost brownish color. This is a definite step up from that typical dark yellow we were just talking about.
An orange or dark color could point to some significant dehydration, sure, but it might also be a hint that something's going on with your liver or bile duct. Now, the first step is not to panic. It's just to observe. Drink a bunch of water, and if that color doesn't go back to normal in a day or so, that's your signal. Time to call the doctor.
Okay, everyone, listen up. This next part is probably the most important thing we're going to cover today. We are not talking about a gentle nudge anymore. This is a big, flashing red flag. This is when you need to act right away.
I'm talking about any shade of red, pink, or if you can actually see blood in your urine.
Look, seeing red or pink could be a UTI, kidney stones, something else going on with your bladder. This is absolutely not a wait-and-see situation. This is an urgent alert. You need to call your doctor or head to urgent care. Immediately. Don't wait.
Okay, so we've gone through the whole spectrum, from totally fine to a real emergency. So now let's put it all together into a simple, practical checklist that you can actually use every single day.
If there's just one number you walk away with today, let it be this one: 8.
8. That's the minimum number of glasses of water you should be aiming for each day. Now, you might need more for sure, but think of this as your absolute starting line for staying healthy and hydrated.
So really, this all boils down to a super simple but really powerful 3-step routine. First up, drink. Make those 8 glasses of water a priority. It's fuel for your body. Step 2, monitor. Just take a quick peek, be mindful, and check in with those signals your body is sending you. And number 3, consult. This one is so important. Trust your gut. If something feels off or a change sticks around, just make the call. Your peace of mind is everything.
At the end of the day, it really comes down to this. Your body is an incredible communicator, but it's on us to actually listen. Paying attention to these little signs is one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself and your baby. So we'll leave you with this question: what is your body trying to tell you today? Thanks for joining us for this explainer.